Uganda deploys special forces to Juba amid South Sudan crisis, peacekeeping or power play. In a dramatic move that stirred both regional tension and international debate, Uganda has deployed elite special forces units of the Uganda People's Defense Force, UPDF, to South Sudan's capital, Juba, as of March 2025. The mission, publicly framed as a peacekeeping initiative, is rapidly evolving into a geopolitical flashpoint. So, what prompted this sudden deployment? Uganda claims the action was taken to shield the fragile government of South Sudanese President Salva Kiir, who faces mounting political unrest. The arrest of 2 ministers and several top military officials allied with First Vice President Riek Machar has reignited fears of a return to full-blown civil war. For Uganda, the risk of another regional conflict spilling across borders, and possibly triggering a refugee crisis, is a direct threat to its national security and economic interests. But this wasn't a unilateral decision. According to both Ugandan military officials and the government in Juba, the deployment followed a formal request from President Kiir. The two nations share a military pact that dates back to their joint operations against the Lord's Resistance Army, LRA. Still, not everyone is convinced this is a neutral intervention. General Muhoozi Kainerugaba, Uganda's military chief, added fuel to the fire by stating the UPDF only recognizes Salva Kiir as South Sudan's legitimate leader. Any move against him, Muhoozi warned, will be seen as a declaration of war against Uganda. He even went as far as pledging to protect the entire territory of South Sudan as if it were our own. This declaration has sparked outrage. First Vice President Riek Machar has accused Uganda of violating the UN arms embargo and intervening in what he describes as an internal political dispute. Amnesty International echoed these concerns, citing evidence of new military equipment entering South Sudan in breach of Security Council resolutions. Uganda's involvement isn't new, its troops intervened in 2013 and 2016. But this time, with rising civilian casualties and ongoing famine, the UPDF has also taken on humanitarian roles, airdropping food into war-torn regions. Whether Uganda's presence in Juba is a stabilizing force or an accelerant to conflict remains to be seen.